All right, what's up, y'all? My name is Aaron Mallory, aka MrLetGo, and I wanted to expound on something that seems to be a huge issue. There's one particular situation that seems to never go away, so I just thought I'd do a video about it. What this situation is a woman would say, why does my ex or kid's father keep coming around, spending time with me, acting like he's still in a relationship with me, but he'll verbalize the fact that he doesn't see us being in a relationship with no problem, but he can't leave from over here. He's over here all the time. He's doing this, he's doing that. Well, the answer to this is simple. What you are actually having is relations. There's a big difference between having relations with somebody and having a relationship. You see, the biggest difference between relationship and relations, one is an action and the other is a state of being. So you're having relations with your ex. You're around each other all the time. See, life is more about being and not doing. The biggest part of a relationship is who you are becoming, who you and this person are becoming. Not doing. So if a man that you still love is coming over your house, spending all this time with you, just because he's having relations with you, just because he's around you all the time, which are actions, I want you to think to yourself, what are we becoming? And if you can't think of nothing because he's literally telling you over and over again, I don't want you. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. One way of just dealing with your feelings and dealing with all these different things is to simply say to yourself, what is this becoming? And you'll easily get the answer because he told you what this is not becoming. It's not becoming a relationship. And there's another part of this that I want to expound on also. A lot of women spend a lot of time justifying the fact that they feel this way or they feel that way. And they're like, how can I not feel this way if he's still around? Well, it's not necessarily about what you're feeling. That's not really the problem. What the problem is, what you're perceiving. See, the way the thought process actually works in the human brain, your feelings don't come first. See, people love to say, well, I can't control my feelings. And somebody else will say, you can control your feelings. You can control your emotions. Well, you can't control your emotions. I'll say it again. You cannot control your emotions, but you can control the perception of the situation that will cause an emotion. See, your emotions don't come first. You see something, you perceive it as a survival threat or a survival need. And then after that, an emotion happens. And then after the emotion, the thought happens. So you have perception of the situation, which is your interpretation of something, right? Like, for example, a person can be jogging down the street and see a pit bull running towards him just on a leash, just running, right? Depending on who that person is, their perception of that pit bull would be different. You can either look at that pit bull as it's about to attack me, or you'll look at that pit bull as, oh, a pit bull just got loose from its master, right? So that is a perfect example of interpretation. So women, you are interpreting this man coming over to your house, spending time with you as a relationship. Therefore, your emotions are congruent with your interpretation. Your emotions are congruent with your perception of what's going on in front of you. So people are right. You cannot control your emotions, but you can control how you perceive something that's in front of you. And that is all on you. And in a lot of situations, you want to interpret this as a relationship because you want the guy back, because you still love him. And you use or you hide behind the fact that you're emotional. But the bottom line is we all are emotional. If I was to ask you who is the most emotional sex, men or women, a lot of you will say, oh, men are mad emotional. They're actually more emotional than women. So that debunks the thought process of, well, women are emotional. No, women interpret things that they want to see. There's somewhat of a fantasy thought process. So they go around, not in every situation, but when it comes to relationships, they go around and interpret things in the manner that they want it to happen, but there's no work behind it. There's no boundaries behind it. So they just lay in it, or they take a bath in a situation or a thought process, and now they're enveloped by their emotions, and they can't let go or unattach from the thought of this happening, or they don't want to let go of the thought of this not happening. Ladies, please understand the difference between relations, which you are having and doing, and a relationship, which is something that you and another person is becoming. Or you and your ex becoming something more than what it is, when he's literally telling you he does not want you. Now, if this information was good for you, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button, because I'm posting way more perspective type of videos that you literally can't find anywhere else. I'm Aaron Mallory, aka MrLetGo. Follow me on Instagram at Mr_letgo, and y'all have a wonderful day.